fuck is up? Still wearing my pink. Players wear pink. Motherfuckers. OGs wear pink. Pimps wear pink. What's the matter? Oh, no shit. What'd you do? Put some garlic salt in it? Now you think you're fucking Gordon Ramsay? My wife could blow you out the water, son. Black. My wife would waste you. I'm confrontational to literally everybody over anything. I'm confrontational over literally everything. Except, you know what? Somehow, magically, I swear to God, dude. Magically, I've figured out how to not be so confrontational on the road. Greetings from motherfucking South Boston. Go Red Sox. Go motherfucking Sox in this bitch. I make my own sauce. Yeah, I bet you do. Yeah, I bet you do. You shouldn't stir your spaghetti sauce with a dirty crack pipe. Nobody's impressed. Makes your spaghetti sauce taste metallic. Look, we got to get right back to it, okay? We got a warning from Denny's here about a potential ambush that Ukraine might be running into. So I felt it important to bring this up. No. No. You are not putting sugar in your spaghetti. This man talking about putting sugar in his spaghetti. Someone, please arrest him. Someone call the fucking cops, dude. Call the cops. I'm sorry. Call the cops immediately. Somebody on this person. And I'm turning on a dime. I'm turning on a dime, dirty crackhead. I fully recognize that the person in the chat has an inherent weakness in the discussion, you know, because they have to type it out and I get to talk. What, you think I don't know about that? My brain loves game theory. I'm all about that shit, dog. And you said put sugar. You didn't say put more garlic salt, more pepper. You said sugar. In marinara sauce, dog. In marinara sauce. And a million dead Italian mothers cried out in horror. I know you were joking. Oh. Is this a vaudeville bit? I feel like this is a vaudeville bit. What up, Joe? How you doing? I'm wondering if all the shit I stirred up on Twitter is gonna get me any attention. Could it be, Joe? I'm asking for 12 million for a contract. Hey, me too, buddy. Swillix in this motherfucker. Welcome back. By the way, welcome back, dirty crackhead in this bitch. Welcome back, true OGs. Welcome to motherfucking YouTube, by the way. Say hi to YouTube. We're gonna upload this bitch immediately. You know, the anchovy, I'm not a fan of the flavor, but I can't deny that anchovy is essential if you want your sauce or whatever you're making to have that on, you know, that creamy ennui. I don't know what the fuck to call it. I said ennui. That's not correct. There's a word for it. Umami. If you want your dish to have that umami flavor, you got to bust out the motherfucking sardines. The mother requested it. The mother requested. Woke Patriot, you're so on top of shit. You know exactly how families and mothers think. Look at this guy over here. I had to shave it for the mother for the baby shower. Worcestershire. Did I get it? Worcestershire. Did I get it? You corrected me on that. I said Worcester. That's not right. Worcestershire. Did I say that correctly? Don't judge me. I judge every. Ooh, woo, mommy. Oh, I'm sorry.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Fuck, I'm sorry. Okay, we actually need to get to the fucking news here. I'm sorry. Worcester. Wow, Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Worcestershire.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
I'm sorry. Okay, everybody. Okay, all right. We're going to go ahead and get to the news now. Because this is actually rather important. I clicked the wrong fucking thing. No, I didn't want to do that. By the way, like and subscribe to Desert Storm raw footage. No, I mean like and subscribe to all these underground artists. What the fuck happened? Why is this over here? Yeah, none of my webcam is off. Holy shit. I have none of my shit together, boys. By the way, like and subscribe. Okay, download the music, buy the merch. Will they draft me to fight for Ukraine? Unsatiable what? Oh, what, because you live in America? Oh, buddy. Buddy, do you really think that hyperbolic bullshit's gonna fucking fly here? We're funding this entire war with our fucking pocket change, homie. Pro streamer at work here. Exactly, bro. This is the pro shit. I have my subject up and everything. Look, it's the correct subject. Look, I'm so on top of this. Can I even spell it correctly? That's a good question. I have misspelled it in the past. All right, let's get to it. Denny's has a fucking warning. I didn't even get 3 minutes into this. I was like, holy shit, I need to stream this. All right, so let's get on it, boys. Let's hear what he's got to say.
Hello my friends and welcome, my name is Dennis and this is the latest update from Ukraine. We have some of the changes on the front lines, however those are quite minor. Let's go to the Kupiansk where Ukrainian forces go on counterattack against the Russian army, and we were successful the last time, so it was before and now it...
Unsatiable, I've said and acknowledged a million times, I'm just going to say this once, because I know you probably have more shit to say. But I fully acknowledge that, one, NATO is not a defensive organization. It was militarily surrounding Russia, provoking Russia. Two, this is absolutely a proxy war, and the United States and the U.S. mainstream media agrees with this war, not because it loves democracy, but because this is, this benefits the Western alliances that are obviously aligned against Russia and China, etc. Three, I acknowledge that, not America didn't get a chance to vote for this, right? That is a good, solid point. We didn't really get any choice in the matter, right? And that this is an inherently undemocratic decision, even though I agree with it. I would prefer to see a vote. So I just wanted to get that all out of the air. We're on YouTube. Say hi. We're recording a video. So we got to keep it snappy here. But I acknowledge all those things. The U.S. defense, number 4, United States military-industrial complex fucking loves this, has a rock-hard erection. They're having a fucking field day right now, with U.S. intelligence and everybody assisting Ukraine, trying out all these new battle techniques. Let's not get it twisted why the U.S. is doing this, why we're supporting this, okay? All that said, it just so happens Ukraine, ding, 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 you won the fucking lottery, right? Because you just so happen to be the wedge in between the Western alliances and Russia just so happened to want to fuck you over. Ding, 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 you won the fucking lottery because now you get the full support of the U.S. military in what is obviously a proxy war. All that said, I fully support the Ukrainian democracy. I fully support the United States giving Ukraine money, weapons for defense of their borders. And I fully support giving as much aid to Ukraine as humanly possible by citizens. Okay? This is a very complicated situation. It requires a lot of nuance and it requires a lot of, bullet points here. So keep up if you fucking can. And don't give me that excuse that, oh, I don't fucking understand what you're saying. So whatever, I'm just going to go with what I believe in anyway, and get that bullshit the fuck on out of here. Okay. Because welcome to fucking nuance land. All right. You bought the ticket. You showed up. Now you're fucking on the ride and you want to get off. Well, get the fuck off then if you need to go, because this is the channel where nuance reigns supreme. All right, we can acknowledge that the United States empire doesn't have Ukraine's best interests in mind, but we can also acknowledge that Ukraine is getting the exact help it needs to repel what is obviously an illegal invasion by quite frankly, a barbarous fucking military that seems that its baseline template is fuck people up like regular people, not even army people. So they gotta fucking go. Okay, back to Denny.
Hello my friends and welcome, my name is Dennis and this is the latest update from Ukraine. We have some of the changes on the front lines, however those are quite minor. Let's go to the Kupiansk, where Ukrainian forces go on counterattack against the Russian army, and we were successful the last time. So it was before and now it is like that. This area is covered with green color. It means that we took it quite a long time ago. Kupiansk is far behind the front lines already, and Ukrainian army is getting ready to attack this area. And for us, the main thing is to cut this road over here that leads to Svatova. And also Svatova is one more point for our counterattack. Probably we're gonna get it from the south as well. So basically we are moving from two directions, from north and from the south. However, Russia, as you can see this red arrow over here, they're trying to do their best to resist our counterattacks. And recently they went to Makiivka, they took part of the village. However, they were unable to cross this river over here. You can see that there is some spot where they crossed the river, but my friends, it's just a map correction. Actually, Russian forces are across that shore on the right hand side. This river is very thin, but still it's the natural obstacle that is not allowing Russian forces to go to this area. And we're gonna push them stronger. For now, we're waiting for the Western weapons, new supplies of artillery systems and armored vehicles. Mainly we use armored vehicles for the fast blitzkriegs and cut Russians, small groups of the Russian army, and then we move across their defense lines.
I really prefer yeah, I mean, Lenny, I'm so glad you said this because it's perfect timing. We're on the same wavelength here, because I really prefer, instead of me doing a map analysis, I really prefer his map analysis because he's lived there. He's been to a lot of these places. He can read the names for another thing. He doesn't look like a complete clown trying to fucking pronounce whatever the fuck this is, right? He can actually pronounce it. Doesn't look like a goddamn fool. He's been there and he's following this step, this shit day by day, minutia by, just this bridge or this, this correction here, following this so closely. So I really love his analysis here. I don't, and that's why I'm not wasting people's time by like going over the, you Alive map like all the other streamers are that are covering Ukraine. Like, let's let the expert talk, right?
And they are not building huge defense lines in that area. They're building the Wagner line over here in the border between Lugansk and Donetsk regions. And Russia tries to reach Bakhmut, my friends. So they already crossed this river over here. They went to Opitna. Let's go to the timeline before. So it was like that a couple of days ago. And they went to that village. However, they are unable to take this village under full control. And our forces continue to fight. But
yes, I've seen that as well, Davey, but I'm not going to talk about that. Okay? Because I've made myself much more of a fool than he ever has. But to be fair to me, even he screws up some of these crazy ass names. It's not just me.
Here in the city, it would be absolutely impossible for them to cross this river over here in the Bakhmut city itself. That is why they crossed it here in a very thin area, and now they're trying to reach the Bakhmut city from the south. So basically they are attacking from Bakhmutska village, they are attacking from this way, M03 road, and also from the south. However, Ukraine was able to build defense line in Bakhmut city itself, and that's why Russia wasted lots of their soldiers in this area. On the north side, we push them back and there is no longer a threat, at least for now. So two of the vectors continue to present the threat for our army in.
And correct me if I'm wrong, there's very little strategic value to controlling the city. Am I wrong there?
Bakhmut city. About the Kherson region on the south, my friends, no big changes there. However, from the political perspective, Russia evacuated everything from Kherson, and today they removed even the Russian flag from the government building. So they say that they are retreating from the territory, but unofficially we know that they move more forces to that area. They have around 30,000 soldiers there. They used to have around 20, now 30. So we are not speaking about the evacuation of the Russian army anymore. And our officials say that Russia wants to create the trap for Ukrainian army in Kherson, saying that we're gonna retreat, just move to Kherson, we are waiting for you there. For Ukrainian army, obviously, it's important to get the Kherson city under control, but it's better not to rush and concentrate our actions on destroying the Russian supplies and ammunition depots in that area. Russian army cannot attack in this region, that's why little by little we're gonna remove them from that region, but not as fast as everyone expected. For example, today we took this Kalinovsky village. It's not yet confirmed on this military map, but we have some of the evidence provided on the Telegram channels that the Ukraine army went to that place. And now, my friends, let's go to the latest news and events. Sorry, my friends, I have to correct myself right away. So Ukrainian army took not the Kalinovsky village on.
So that's what he's saying there. That's the big warning for those who just showed up for that and wondering what the clickbait's about. This is the warning here that because yeah, that was just in the headlines today. If we actually all we need to do, let's get a little fucking tunage going here while I'm doing this, because we'll let him finish, of course, but I'm gonna let you finish, okay? I'm gonna let you finish, Denny's, but no, if we check out, I know I use Reddit a lot. I like Reddit. What can I say? It's a good aggregator of different, like, show me a better place where different news sources are posted and aggregated, okay? And I'll start using that, all right? It's not like I'm a fucking fanboy. I don't even reply to people. I don't even know what the fuck's going on, dude. There's a bunch of fucking notification shit. I don't even know what the hell's going on. Twitter is better. Fuck if it is. Fuck Twitter. But no, it was in the news here. Heavily criticized Russian commander takes 3-week holiday. No. Let's say yeah, okay, here we go. This is what he's talking about right here. There's several articles in the news. They're taking down, like, the Russian flag was taken down from the embassy. Bitch, get the fuck out my way. I'm trying to read. I'm trying to evaluate if your website's worth the fuck. The fuck you mean I got paid for you? Yeah, Reddit's disgusting. But like I said, just show me a better place where, tens of millions of people post news articles from all over the world. Right? Anyway, so this is what he's talking about. Disgraced Russian commander takes... Wait, wrong one. Yeah, here we go. What the fuck? Oh, that's in this article? Okay, hold on. Yeah, here we go. It's fucking paywalled. Russian troops will likely abandon Kherson City, a Moscow-installed official has said. Kirill Stremenovzov made the revelation on Russian media weeks after Vladimir Putin declared the Kherson region an annex of Russia. Its Kremlin-installed deputy civilian administrator suggested Moscow's forces will retreat to the eastern bank of the Dnipro River that runs through it. Most likely, so they're out here saying it. This does seem sus. This does seem kind of sus. First comment, I don't believe a word they said. Second comment, I've had farts with more substance than Russian official media report. Yeah. Most likely our units, our soldiers, will leave for the left eastern bank, he told pro-Kremlin online media. The city of Kherson, the only major Ukrainian city that Russian forces have captured intact. And by the way, they captured it because the official there was corrupt and pro-Russian, and he was actually supposed to blow up a bridge, and he fucking didn't. He fucking didn't. Sided with the Ruskies, and he sided wrong. I think he's in jail as we speak. From Grozny, a bunch of videos from the Chechen War and documentaries. Thank you, Dirty Crackhead. Make sure that documentaries only go in the documentaries section, and any clips go into the politics section, please. Trying to keep it, you know, strictly documentaries in there, if you don't mind. Anyway, there is actually some other shit I wanted to show you here real quick while I have you, because we're going to do this for an hour. We're only 20 minutes in. We're actually flying here. But let me pull it up. If I can find it. Oh, I screwed up my algorithm so bad. I screwed up my algorithm so bad. No, I'm no longer interested in the monsters. Halloween is what I'm saying. I screwed up fucking my algorithm with Halloween. Oh my god. What is all this crap? Alright, hold on. Usually I have this played out, but I was like, or like planned out, but yeah, here we go. But I was in a hurry. I was like, oh my god, I want to talk about this. Like, Ukraine could be putting itself in major danger. Can't believe this guy's going on holiday. 3-week holiday? Bro, how do you think that looks with Putin? You're really gonna do that in front of Putin, dude? Go back to normal? Yeah, that... Oh, good point. Look at Davey with the tip. Yeah, no, exactly. I've actually done that before. I didn't even think of that. But yeah, you can go into your view history. Oh my god, I'm fighting with all these people on Twitter. This is great. All right, who's pissed off? It's great. It's great. People just can't admit that they're okay with Ukrainian people dying. It's weird. It's weird. You got people with like peace in their name. Peace advocate. He's a peace advocate. But he can't admit that he supports Ukrainian people dying. All right.
Американцы уже ставят вопрос. Господи,
All right. Meanwhile, in Russia, Kremlin funded state TV explains why they're rooting for MAGA Republicans in the midterms and reveal the key talking points their trolls and useful idiots will be spreading to undermine Biden and the Democrats. So I wanted to talk about this, not because of fucking Russiagate. Oh my God, you know, Russiagate. Oh my God, what are we going to do? Russiagate. Oh. Is he a Manchurian candidate? Bro, say Spetsnaz in front of him. See what he does. No, okay? It's because the Republicans actually, there's a reason why they're so pro-Russian, okay? It's because the oligarchy actually has a lot of their fingers in the Republican Party, okay? Moscow Mitch and all that shit. There's actually some grains of truth to this, okay? So it's interesting to see right-wing media, or media in Russia. I keep calling it right-wing. Media in Russia align with right-wing media, and you know it's very bizarre the reasons why, because you're like, wait a minute, don't Republicans hate this commie shit, or don't they hate all this shit? And yeah, they used to, but now, you know, and now very subtly, and for like the last what 10-15 years, Davey, how long would you say that the Republican Party has been pro-Russia? I would say for the last 15 years. Maybe you've observed a little more, but there's a clear reason why. There's a clear reason why. Yeah, no, Reddit does have that 2004 chat forum vibe. But like I said, find me a better resource where tens of millions of people are posting news articles from all over the world, and I will gladly use that. Not about the fucking interface. It's the fact that it's just a massive aggregator of news. And I you know, it's really great. You get you know, all the different flavors of news, man. They're over here debating news in the fucking chat. I love it. I love it, dude. This is the best channel on fucking Twitch. If you're into politics, this is where you go. We're hungry for that shit. By the way, can we talk about Dylan Burns real quick over in Ukraine? I just saw on Twitter that Dylan Burns is basically in Ukraine holding it down. Check my notifications. Okay, after video. Okay, we'll do. But let's. I just wanted to give props to Dylan Burns real quick because I was actually damn impressed. I went to his Twitter a couple weeks ago. I was like, holy shit, this motherfucker's for real, dude. So big props to Dylan Burns out there. One of the actual real Twitch Twitch politics guys that keeps it real. I've criticized him in the past, but I take it all back. God damn it, he's proven me wrong. 100%. Dylan Burns is 100% for real. So I got to give him props and support. All right, so let's get to this and see what the Russian media, how they align with right-wing media. And let me tell you, look, it really sucks that MSNBC did what it did with Russiagate, because there are legitimate ties, there's legitimate things to talk about with the right-wingers in Russia, but no one, it's all muddied with all this Rachel Maddow bullshit. So it's kind of hard to talk about this.
Американцы уже ставят вопрос, господи, а куда мы это все заваливаем и куда это исчезает?
И в начале следующего года, мне кажется, этих вопросов будет все больше, и задаваться они будут все строже. И этот рог изобилия будет постепенно иссыхать, потому что по итогам промежуточных выборов, основной день голосования уже во вторник состоится, в Конгресс, в Палату представителей особенно, должно прийти много сторонников Дональда Трампа, которые разделяют тезис «Америка превыше всего» и считают, что в условиях тех внутренних трудностей, с которыми сталкиваются Соединенные Штаты, как-то негоже выписывать вот эти вот бесконечные миллиарды долларов киевскому режиму. Вот одним из таких республиканцев, членов Конгресса, которые занимают такую позицию, это Пол Госсар, который как раз недавно отметился тем, что пригласил Путина и Зеленского к себе в родную Аризону на переговоры вместо Байдена. И вот за 5 дней до дня основного голосования он снова заявил, что Соединенные Штаты должны способствовать мирным переговорам, а не разжигать войну и не тратить миллиарды и десятки миллиардов долларов из карманов американских налогоплательщиков. Вот таких голосов, таких конгрессменов, как Пол Госсар, будет больше.
Я полагаю, что с каждым днем их становится все больше и больше. Американцы начинают заглядывать в свой карман, в том числе те политики, которым не все равно. Они задаются простым вопросом. Формула Трампа «Make America Great Again». МАГА. Это те ребята, которые начинают говорить, а зачем мы финансируем не только интересы Америки, а интересы лично Байдена. Интересы тех кукловодов, которые стоят за спиной Байдена. Мы кормим их из своих карманов. И вот здесь возникает ключевой вопрос. Выборы пройдут. Победят республиканцы, я в этом уверен. А дальше что происходит? Конгресс становится хромой уткой. У них есть больше, чем 1,5 месяца для того, чтобы еще можно было наваять любые бюджеты. Бюджет им принимать в любом случае. Больше 50 миллиардов они хотят отправить на Украину. Примут, конечно же. Но они же так говорят, мы 50 миллиардов выделяем не на войну, а на...
No, he's 100% correct. So what he's talking about is the Republicans are likely going to win the House or the Senate, maybe both, right? Either way, total fucking gridlock, right? Because the neoliberals are so terrible, they've allowed the Republicans to basically weaponize the budget system, right? The budgeting. So we have this budget argument every couple years, right? That's intentional, right? Because it allows the Republicans to say, no more help to Ukraine. Bye-bye, Ukraine. Can't help them out. Why? Why do the Republicans want to, kill Ukrainians? Why do they want to help Russia invade? Why? All these questions, right? But that's exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna use the budgeting process to cut Ukraine out, and just and fuck them over. That's exactly what the fuck's gonna happen. I think the Democrats will still be able to scrounge enough.
Why the fuck you lying?
Man.
Why you always lying?
Man,
Oh
why you
my
gotta?
God.
I'm fucking lying. No, Davey, I don't think you're lying. I think that's your honest opinion, but I don't think that's gonna happen, dog. I don't think you would think Roe v. Wade, all these other things, right? By the way, for the YouTube video, Davey said, I think Democrats are going to be able to scrounge enough Republican votes for Ukraine. I don't think so, dog. Republicans have already overwhelmingly voted to support Ukraine. That actually is a good point, actually, by Davey. That is a good point. Only the MAGA cucks vote against Ukraine. But who's the majority of the party? Who's the majority of the party, right? There's a lot of new ones coming that are going to be coming in that are very, very hardcore election denier, traitor to the country. January 6th was a great thing. Donald Trump is literally God. So there's going to be a lot more MAGA than there was last year as well. So, oh boy, I wish I had your cherry optimism. You're just such a positive guy, Davey. For those who don't know, Davey is just as cynical as I am, so that's where the joke lies. Anyway, let's get back to it. Follow your name. Oh, he got me. Oh, oh, you're adorable. Welcome to U.S. electoral politics. Why do you think I advocate for getting in the streets immediately? Okay, electoralism isn't going to fix it. And we already have money on the Trump election. I'll be glad to put money on the midterms if you're interested in losing some. So maybe we can talk about it on Discord some more. Any juicy bets we could make, because I'm always going to bet against the neoliberals. Let me tell you something. Nobody's better at snatching defeat from the jaws of victory like the neo-fucking liberals, dog. They're the best at losing. Maybe it'll be more like a thin GOP majority and be able to conjure some Democrats. Yeah, maybe. The word is DeSantis won't throw his hat in the ring if Trump declares he is running. Oh no, he's going for it. He's going for it. He's got no problem stomping Trump. It's on the DeSantis election, not Trump. True. We should have write this down in the Discord so I don't forget it, man. My stoned ass is going to forget our bet by the time this fucking happens. Let's get back to it.
Поддержание штанов, потому что кто-то должен кормить украинцев.
Yeah, DeSantis would crush Trump. That was the bet. That's right.
О тех проблемах с миграцией, которые есть в Америке. Ключевой вопрос сейчас – это не цены на бензин. Это пытаются так раскрутить. Это миграция. Начинают ставить вопрос, сколько миллионов пришло сейчас в Америку.
Oh, no.
Огромное.
Our bet was that DeSantis, after he wins, won't step down. That's what our bet is. Okay, now I remember. That's right. Our bet is that in 2028, after DeSantis wins, so it's assuming that DeSantis wins. So I lose the bet if DeSantis doesn't win the presidency. That's how confident I am that DeSantis is going to win. Okay, yeah. Sorry, Davey, I didn't want to waste your time. I remember now. You rattled it loose. Just for everybody on YouTube there, I have a bet with Davey, and I also have a bet with Woke Patriot, which slips my mind. Nihilistic news, nothing more nihilistic than Russian propaganda. Oh, you're totally right. That's why we're fighting it. But to be honest, Russian propaganda is pretty fucking clownish. Look at it.
Количество нелегалов сейчас душат американские рынки труда. Они говорят, зачем они нам нужны? Это проблема ключевая. Байден при этом рассказывает прекрасную картину. Мы идем до конца, мы воюем, но мы хотим мира. Вы знаете, такая война очень дорого стоит, причем политически дорого стоит. Давайте не будем забывать еще про одну, потому что промежуточные выборы – это не только выборы в две палаты, это выборы еще губернаторов. Это 36 штатов на кону. Хорошая история. Не забывайте про это. Для американца state – это не государство, это штат. Это то, где я живу, мое графство. И они говорят, я не хочу.
I'm about 60-40 on will Democrats hold one of the houses, right? I'm about 60% yes, 40% they're going to lose the Senate and the House, the Congress. I guess we'll see. That's where I'm at, though.
За этого барыгу голосовать, который непонятным мне причинам выбрасывает мои деньги налогоплательщики на войну, от которой я не выигрываю. И да, самый важный вопрос, который ставят американские избиратели сейчас. Когда мне вернутся затраты, которые я лично понес на войну, которая мне не нужна, и в той стране, которую я не знаю.
И критики нынешней...
Coherent Dreams there for YouTube. By the way, Coherent, we're doing a YouTube video, so say hi to YouTube. But yeah, he just pointed out that they're using huckster and other really super outdated terminology. But to be fair to these guys, this isn't media directed at the United States. But when they do try to get a hold of us, they just use Tucker Carlson and other intermediaries, right? What a straight ticket ever, first time ever. Wow, Davey, that must have been hard, dog. That must have been fucking hard. Davey's over here admitting the sad truth that he had to vote straight ticket Democrat because the alternative was basically fascist and psychopaths. Just curious here, what the fuck are Russians interested in the U.S. Senate races? Envy, perhaps? Oh, no, not at all. They fully understand that more Republicans that are in control, the less likely, the United States is going to support Ukraine. So it just, once again, YouTube, Joe over here in the comments, new viewers, I love to see him. New viewers, Joe and Coherent Dreams, love to see you. Just asking a really solid question, right? Why do they give a shit about Senate races? Well, it's because they understand that Republicans are going to, more and more of them, they'll start asking more questions like Rand Paul. Why are we spending so much money? Right? Has no problem voting yes on all the, on all the budgets, right, for the military, right? But now he care. Oh, and all of a sudden he gives a shit. Rand Paul. Oh, now I care. Sure, Rand. Anyway, let's get back to it.
И политики администрации Байдена появляются не только в республиканской партии, их там много, но и в демократической партии. И мне кажется, что по итогам промежуточных выборов тех левых прогрессистских демократов, которые уже сейчас критикуют Байдена, станет тоже больше.
Yeah. So there you go. These guys are on the ball. They have a very good idea of what the hell's going on. And there was one other one from the Russian Media Monitor that I wanted to show. Let's go ahead and get that loaded up. Just give me a second. Jesus Christ. Oh, can you hurry go? Can you go? No, say it. I'm kidding. Russian. Here we go. Did you see that Ukraine abstained from the UN? Yes, I did. Yeah. Boy, talk about rocking a hard place on that one, huh, Davey? For YouTube, if you don't know what the hell's going on, Davey is talking about how Ukraine and abstained. I think it was Ukraine and Brazil, if I remember correctly, abstained from the UN Security Council vote. Maybe Security Council, but the UN voted on for the US to stop sanctioning Cuba, and almost everyone voted yes except for the United States and Israel, and Ukraine and Brazil abstained. That's awkward. Ukraine, they can't. Could you imagine? They're in the middle of a war. They need every bullet. They need every missile. And then they start siding against the United States in during these UN fucking votes. Abstaining actually takes a lot of balls as well. Right? Because the United States is like, I just gave you, I'm literally, saving your country, and you can't even vote with me. You have to abstain. Really? So actually abstaining is actually a very brave thing, because the United States isn't too happy about them abstaining. It's a little embarrassing. Brazil loses money if Cuba isn't sanctioned. How the fuck does that work, DCH? How the fuck does that work? So here we go. It's refreshing. It's refreshing to see this narrative from actual Russian propagandists, because I so often hear this narrative from people who claim to not be shills, but here they are. Abstaining maintains their support from other countries. It's a tricky one. Yeah, exactly, Davey. So Davey's pointing out that the reason why Ukraine abstained is because they have to maintain support with all the other countries that are supporting them, who want them to vote yes. Boy, that's a tough one. Dude, Zelensky must have been sweating at that decision, man. That one took him an afternoon. Making that decision, that took an afternoon. Fucking afternoon and 3 cups of coffee, dude. Just weighing the pros and cons of voting yes, no, or abstain. Ooh, that's tough. Because the United States still has a beef with Cuba. We won't get into that. That's a whole stream category. That's a whole stream, we could do on that. So Dirty Crackhead is saying the tobacco industry is what the reason why Brazil would lose money if Cuba is not sanctioned. Interesting. Are we sure it's not just Brazil just being mad? Like, was Bolsonaro still in charge, right? Or is he like, election over, you got to go at like day one? Is that how it works in Brazil? Because that would be great. So anyway, though, back to this video here. I'm usually hearing this argument that Russia, the fuck is going on here? Salvador Ganucci, this is party music. This is not underground music. My fucking algorithm is so fucked. No, I don't want Salvador Ganucci. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Playing DMCA fucking music that could be DMCA like a fucking simp. Like a simp. No, we play underground shit on the News Underground. Anyway, the NATO is the reason why Russia invaded argument. Is the argument I'm constantly hearing from people who claim to give a shit about human life. So it's refreshing to hear it come from actual Russian propaganda. So let's have a listen. Or a read, actually.
Доброе утро,
Dude, holy fuck nuts. Hold on. Volume. Jesus.
дорогие друзья. 1 ноября. Интересное, конечно, время.
Is that his music? That fucking... That no way that's his music. Is that how he intros his show? Bong, like the fucking the Phantom of the Opera or something? No way that's the true intro to his show. Ooh, come on, man. What the fuck are you? What the fuck are you? Is this supposed to be evil? What am I supposed to feel from that? That's gotta be editing. That can't be part of the show, dude. Come on. I'm not gonna believe. That's just insane, dude. No. Dum.
Доброе утро, дорогие друзья. 1 ноября. Интересное, конечно, время. Время феноменального... Да я сказал бы, такой уход иллюзий. Интересно, что это время, когда...
Coherent Dreams over here make, perfectly emulating the argument that we see, it was a defensive invasion. It was a defensive invasion. If they didn't attack, they would have been attacked. Isn't that the justification that the United States, why the United States went into Iraq? Got to get them over there before they get us over here. How well did that work out? Man, we nailed that one. Fuck. They were totes forced into attacking. It was beyond their control. Troops on the other side of the border started it. You're making a lot of sense, bro.
Когда надо говорить с людьми, объяснять, что происходит, потому что слова как таковые стали терять привычный смысл. И смотрят люди на некое создание и говорят, это корова. А ты пригляделся? Нет, это никакая не корова, это шакал. Или наоборот, тебе говорят, что ой, это маленький прекрасный котик. Ты пригляделся? Да ничего подобного, змеюка. И даже ножек нет, и даже шерсти нет. А все равно врут, говорят, нет, вы ничего не понимаете, это милый котенок. Вот я смотрю на нацистскую сволочь по фамилии Зеленский, и когда весь мир говорит, да вы что, не понимаете, это же борец за свободу. Кого, с кем? Я вот читаю, и у меня прям искреннее удивление. Есть такой сенатор, при этом, что любопытно, или там, кто он у них, что любопытно, что фамилия у него такая хорошая.
Thanks, bro.
Раскин. Так вот, Раскин опубликовал заявление, которое, по сути, является манифестом ястребиного крыла Демпартии. Ну, твою же ж мать. То есть это еврей. Интересно, он исповедует иудаизм или нет? Хочет мне, еврею, исповедующему иудаизм, сказать, что антифеминистская, антигейская, антитранс ненависти – это фашистские взгляды? То есть Раскин просто абсолютно ничего не знает. Важно быть на правильной стороне справедливой войны, и еще важнее быть на правильной стороне и победить. Украинская победа откроет нам путь к гораздо лучшему будущему для всего человечества. Все борцы за демократию над самодержавием называют для них себя прогрессистами.
Okay, so he's saying, he's reading this guy's tweet that's saying a Ukraine victory would be a good thing. Okay, I'm sorry.
Украинская победа откроет нам путь к гораздо лучшему будущему для всего человечества. Все борцы за демократию над самодержавием.
I mean, this, a Ukrainian victory says very clearly that, these strategies that Russia is trying, at least from its current power position, which is not great, are incredibly ineffective and, will not be rewarded with gains and spoils if attempted. So it actually, I do agree that a Ukrainian victory would be a boon to humanity, but also to the concept of democracy,
Называют для них себя прогрессистами, консерваторами, либералами, должны сделать все возможное, чтобы Украина выиграла эту войну.
We'll do a little combat footage at the end of this video, okay? Okay, we'll do a little combat footage. I know. Everyone, calm down. Put your seatbelt on. Sit your ass down, okay? All right, fine. We'll watch a little combat footage. I know everyone loves it.
И вот, что ему на это отвечает не кто-нибудь, не Владимир Соловьев, не кто угодно еще, а Такер Карлсон. На этой неделе конгрессмен от Мэриленда Джейми Раскин ответил на вопрос. Россия – православная христианская страна с традиционными социальными ценностями, поэтому она должна быть уничтожена. Вне зависимости от того, какую цену нам за это придется заплатить. Так что это не обычная война, это джихад. Джейми Раскин заявил об этом во всеуслышание, но многие в Вашингтоне согласны с этим. Эти сатанисты американские, британские, европейские, не их народ, а это сатанинская власть. Посмотрите на Байдена, всего фальшивого. И если Раскин говорит о...
He's not wrong about Biden. He's a bit of a phony. But you know what? I gotta say, if it's a topic that Biden cares about, he's kind of a badass. Like with Afghanistan, he just said, nope, we're getting out. He didn't have... His plan for getting out was terrible. It was executed horribly. Lots of people got abandoned. Yada, yada, yada. But he did say, we're getting out, and then they got out. And it's been the same thing with Ukraine. He's like, nope, we're giving Ukraine everything they fucking need. And he's been giving them everything they fucking need. Almost everything they fucking need, right? So I gotta say, for a guy that's a bit of a fucking, loser when it comes to presidents, he doesn't really inspire a lot of confidence in me, at least. Especially as a person who's on, the progressive left, as a democratic socialist, if you want to put me in a box. But I gotta say, he's been an absolute badass when it comes to fucking Ukraine. What can I say, man? He's a bit of a wet blanket, but he's got it where it counts when it comes to Ukraine. And yeah, Davey's pointing out that they could use some longer range missiles so that they could attack some higher value targets. But as we've discussed in previous streams, that's a tightrope walk that's being walked. And, I think if Russia commits another major big news genocide, they might be able to do it. I guess kidnapping children by the hundreds just isn't enough to spur that news cycle nowadays. But maybe if another Buka goes down, Joe Biden would be justified in sending over those ATACMSs, which are longer range missiles. The worry is, do we give Ukraine missiles that could potentially reach Moscow? It wouldn't be an issue if they use them right away and attack targets that are within their borders. But that's the big worry for something like that. And he also refuses to train Ukrainian pilots on American jets in the USA. Okay. Yeah, small potato shit. These things do make a difference, though. These missiles cannot reach Moscow. Okay, fair enough. They're getting a ton of anti-air support in the next few weeks, months. If Russia tries this spring campaign, going to be the end of that Air Force. Let's hope so, man. Let's hope so. hopefully Russia fucking figures out that this shit isn't working out. Maybe they Putin and and they get the fuck out of Ukraine. Maybe that'll happen before spring. That's what I'm hoping for.
Новом поколении пусть он со своими старперами сгинет. Они лгут, потому что они спровоцировали, они планировали эту операцию, они указывали украинцам, что делать. Они знали, к чему ведут. Именно поэтому еще в сентябре сказали: ройте окопы, что признает украинская власть. Потому что они понимали, что они планируют удар, который втянет Россию в эту войну. И 17 февраля они ее начали. Поэтому необходимо начинать отсчет этой эскалации.
Look, to be fair, which they don't deserve, Russia did say unequivocally, if you do this, it's going to we're going to escalate into the next stage. Talking to NATO, and NATO historically never listens to Russia, and constantly claiming it's defensive while putting bases right on Russia's border. Let's not get it twisted. NATO completely ignored the wishes of Russia, but Russia proved why NATO existed by doing this barbaric invasion of Ukraine. This is not a liberation. You don't create body pits for a liberation, folks. Okay, not even if you're Ukraine, right? They have the respect to put dead Russian soldiers in ice trains, and in trains that and then try to send them back to Russia. Russia doesn't even want the bodies back, right? So there's a difference.
И начало войны НАТО против России 17 февраля. Вот этот, не притворяется, он является президентом Германии. Deutschland, Reich! Превыше всего! Поэтому Штайнмайер
Ooh, this is going to get clipped out of context.
заявляет, что до 24 числа у них была прекрасная жизнь. А то, что из-за этого подонка, который в феврале подписывал соглашение вместе с двумя другими такими же, французом и поляком, гарантируя Януковичу договоренность с оппозицией. И когда было разорвано в момент, не сделал ничего. Для Штайнмайера это 8 лет были прекрасные, как и до них. Когда Германия получала все. Когда...
They have such a, it's interesting, right? Because American, propagandists and stuff, they have their own version of American history, and so does this guy. He's got his own version of Russian history and how it all played out, and there's facts and there's alternate facts, and it's amazing how they keep it all together, right? There's just a lot of things, at the end of the day, you really can't hide that many bodies. He actually sounded like it. That's what I'm saying, bro. This shit's gonna get fucking cut out of context. That was very he was talking about a German guy, so that's why it sounded like that.
Сумрачный германский гений, тевтонский дух, наслаждался тем, как они обманули победителя Великой Отечественной Второй мировой войны. Обманули! И просравшие тевтоны получили все экономические блага от подлости, глупости и трусости.
Man, Gorbachev could have actually saved that country, dog. And I'm not saying saved it with American capitalism, but, he was proposing a new direction for Russia. Was he perfect? Absolutely not. Was he corrupt? Hell yeah. He was an alcoholic with all kinds of problems. But he clearly understood that there was a power dynamic that a lot of Russian people in Russian leadership didn't quite understand, and it's laid out right before us in this Russian-Ukraine conflict right here. Russia talking big, we're going to nuke you, we're going to fuck you up, and they can't even put coats on their troops' back and bullets in their troops' guns. So Putin has single-handedly justified the existence of NATO. I don't know what else to say. I'm not going to be pro-NATO all of a sudden, but Jesus Christ, they were making an argument and Putin proved them right. There's no other way to put it.
Горбачева и безумие Ельцина. когда 8 лет врали, когда Меркель, глядя в глаза Путину, делала вид, что ничего не происходит, а потом пришел этот мелкий канцлерик Шольц.
They were buddies, right, Davey? Davey pointed out that Merkel and Putin were, they had a pretty nice relationship. Maybe she was keeping him on a leash and he was all butthurt that she's gone.
Со своей нацистской риторикой и уже кричит «Панцернахт Ост!» Танки на восток. Возникает вопрос. Ты чего усы-то сбрил? Адольф, я тебя плохо
Oh, she
узнаю.
speaks Russian. Wow.
Давайте звук поставим, чтобы все слышали, как он призывает к миру и пацифизму.
Oh, wow. Heaven forbid we get some peace and pacifism going. Can't have that now. Sending troops to war and asking them to bring their own medical supplies is wild. Hey, you know, to be fair, the United States did the same thing to their, you know, military, and Ukraine is also struggling to supply its troops, but for more obvious reasons. Like, what's Russia's excuse again? This guy is over the top. No, this guy is... This guy, you know how Mario can jump the fucking flagpole? This guy has done that times 10, man. This guy's over the top, man. This guy's inventing new tops to leap over, man. I tell you, I can't wait for the Ukraine movie. Who the fuck's playing this guy? That's what I want to know. My God, they put the German music behind this guy fucking calling for peace with Ukraine. Holy shit. Alex Jones should play this guy. Oh, man. You know, if you give him enough money, he might, you know, bend his principles to do just that because he is fucking going to be so broke soon. He's talking a big game, that Alex Jones, right now.
Aber es muss einem Bürger der Ukraine Schönes vorkommen, wenn ihm gesagt wird, solle sich gegen die putinsche Aggression ohne Waffen verteidigen. Das ist aus der Zeit gefallen. Das ist Imperialismus. Das wollen wir in Europa.
Они воспитали со своими американскими хозяевами на территории России.
That is so. Imagine passing that off as real information. I would do that as a joke. I would not attempt to pass that as extremely edited video off as real news. Holy shit.
Поколение предателей и подонков, которые сейчас встали в очередь, заявляют о себе как о герое России. Вор! Вор! Иначе его не назовешь. Тиньков, который своровал у людей веру в то, что российский предприниматель может быть порядочным и достойным. Давайте впрямую говорить, что есть что. 17 февраля.
Russia, look, here's the thing, okay? Russia has every right to be mad about this. 110% has every right to be mad about NATO breaking its promises, okay? But invading another country doesn't solve the problem, clearly. Because here's the thing. Before the start of the war, and I've said this before, and to the people that have heard me say it before, I apologize. But before the war started, okay, while Russia was lined up on the border, Germany was on Russia's side, and a bunch of other Western allies were like starting to really talk about and criticize and, you know, bring up how unfair NATO is treating Russia, right? And like, and there was a lot of support. There was a lot of support for, you know, Russia saying, you know, I've had enough of this. You know, you did this with Poland. You put a nuke right on the border. We don't know it's a nuke. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. It can hit Moscow. You know, we're sick of this, and we want real negotiations. And they could have demanded, and you know, they could have put the troops on the border and held them there, and then demanded international attention, and demanded a debate on NATO, and you know, and really get that conversation started. The conversation is over. The conversation is over now. Good luck trying to fucking shit on NATO for the next 30 years, progressives. Okay? You done, son. It's over. It's over. NATO was lining up, preparing for a Russian invasion. Russia invaded. Almost on cue, dog. Almost on cue. We're over here. I mean, it's like Illuminati timing, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's where we're at. That's where we're at right now. All right. So let's go ahead and give the baby his baba. Coherent Dreams, to answer your question. So Coherent Dreams is asking, you know, did NATO move troops cause Russia move troops, or who moved troops first? I think it's fair to say NATO moved troops first. Right? NATO moved troops first. They opened up these bases. Woke Patriot, you make a great point. Woke Patriot over here saying, look, what I'm saying, Woke Patriot, I actually agree with you, because Woke Patriot is saying NATO criticism is more relevant and necessary than ever. I totally agree with you. But what I'm saying is Russia has made it nearly impossible to be taken seriously as a person who wants to criticize NATO, right? Because of the lack of nuance that happens in a majority of political conversations, right? Good fucking luck, right? Good luck, Woke Patriot, right? Our job criticizing NATO just got a whole lot harder, right? Because NATO's, you know, they never outright said it, but their actions said everything. Russia's going to fuck up another one of these European countries. Russia's interested in invading one of these countries. Oh, come on, quit being hyperbolic. Russia's an honest actor. Russia would never do this. They're rational. Russia would never do this. And there's a reason why Germany is on board for the most part, not for everything. Obviously, there's been some, you know, we're not giving them this, we're not giving them that, right? But they fired up their military-industrial complex, right? They weren't down for Iraq, they weren't down for Afghanistan, they weren't down for Vietnam. All of a sudden, they're down for Ukraine. There's a fucking reason. Woke Patriot. Okay, all right, buddy. Thank you, Mr. Contrarian. Moving on. Nope, can't show that one. That's a guy getting killed by a grenade. By the way, if you want to see any of the ones that I can't show, go ahead and head on over to our combat footage. I know, another Reddit link. Head on over to our combat footage and just look for that not safe for work tag. But don't forget, it's actually not safe for work, and you will see people dying in agonizing ways. Okay, this is war. Yep, can't really show that one either. Here, we can show it this time. This one. You know, I wish Jeff Bezos would let me show you the realities of war. I really do. This is a HIMARS being launched. Get HIMAR'd, bitch. That's my catchphrase. Holy shit. So they fire all at once. How do they can they do they link up when they're like together like that? And do they are they smart enough to fire so that they're not hitting each other? You know? You have you hook them up like an Xbox, like an Xbox Halo game, you hook up all your Xboxes. How does that work, man? I'm such a computer nerd. I want to see how that works. Reportedly footage of a Russian jet crashing in an area near Bakhmut in eastern Ukraine. Oof. Oh, is that the ejection? Russia break a treaty they signed in '94 when Ukraine denuked by taking Crimea. Yep, they sure did. Yep. Did annexing Crimea show their hand, allow NATO to build future invasions? It absolutely did. Russia invades Crimea in 2014, then pretends nothing happened. That's exactly what happened. Yep. No, Coherent Dreams, you know, you're very coherent. You're definitely on the ball. You came to the right place, buddy. It's hard to have this conversation with a lot of people, right? It's very difficult, right? Nuance, whoop, that's gone. We can criticize two empires at the same time. It's actually possible, believe it or not. Ukraine drone drop munition destroys Russian stockpile of mines. Okay, we can show this. This might be a big boom, boys. Here we go. This is what we want to see. Ooh, look at those mines. Ooh. So some of them don't. I mean, maybe this mine is upside down, but that one appears to have its ignition. So does this one. So does this one. Some of these appear to have their igniters. It's a thing in the center that actually will ignite the explosive and actually blow it up. If you remove the center detonator, I think is what it says. If you remove the center, the mine becomes totally inert. Of course, it can explode during a chain reaction. So I guess it's not plastic explosive, or I guess maybe plastic explosive will explode if it gets hot enough. I don't know how it works. I'm not an explosive expert, but I do know that if they're hollow like that, it means that they're basically, they can't explode right through normal means. Here we go with the drone. Oh no, with the drone. Ooh! Holy shit! Holy shit! Woo! Oh man, they gotta start putting microphones on these fucking drones, man. Holy shit, dude! Holy fuck! Look at that crater! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! One more time. Oh shit! Oh shit, dude. That's fucking crazy. That's such a big boom. Ooh. Ooh. Nasty. Nasty. And hey, no one died. I like that. I like that. Drones have completely changed warfare, dude. Fucking Best Buy, the drone you buy from Best Buy has completely changed the face of warfare. War has changed. Everyone's flying drones around. My active camo doesn't matter. They just drop grenades from fucking 50 feet up in the air. Otacon, help. It's another drone. Fuck. Ooh, Russian soldier is hit by Ukrainian drone, dropped explosive. Ooh, sorry, I can't show you. Can't show you. I can give you my reaction. You want to see my reaction? Here. Here's my reaction to something you can't see. Ooh, and they put a, hold on, I can show you this part. They look at this. They put a Ukraine flag tape on the bomb, dude. Oh shit, man. They think of everything. All right, let's see what happens. Ooh, they're in the trench. They're walking through. Wow. Oof. Oof. So basic gist is, and I've seen several videos like this. They're running through a trench. The drone bomb lands directly next to the soldier. The trench is like up here, so it basically that shrapnel hits him basically right in the head, dropped like a sack. Ooh, that's rough. That's fucking rough. Russia, you got to get out of Ukraine, man. The first ever video of Slovakian Zuzana 2 155mm self-propelled howitzer firing in anger. We can see the process of automatic ammunition loading and firing, Ukrainians targeting Russian forces. Let me see if I can show you this one. Yeah, wow, okay. So this is just like a, I don't know, I think this Ukrainian is like flipping out or something. But you don't see any dead bodies or anything, so I can definitely show this one. Let's take a look. Look at the size of that shell, by the way. Are you seeing this? Look how big that fucking shell is, dude. That's comical. Wow, so it's an auto loader, and he's in a completely different compartment, and he's observing the ammo being fed through a camera. That's really brilliant, right? Because if this area blows up, if it ignites, he's in a completely separate chamber more likely to survive, but you know, you're still in a lot of danger.
Так, секунда, гляну.
He's really close to that 155 millimeter.
Добре, можемо стріляти. Постріл.
Fuck, dog. You know, I don't want to see this. I really don't. I don't want to see any of this. I would prefer to go to our combat footage and just see World War II like I used to. Ukrainian drone is bombing the dugout of the Russians who are unsuccessfully trying to shoot it down with small arms. Okay, it's not safe for it says it's not safe for it says it's not safe for work. Okay, I don't need the fucking Halloween music. Oh my god. Listen to this. Just making sure I can show you this video. It's good to actually see them reacting to the drone. I mean, a lot of the time they don't even see the fucking drone. I know. Hold on. Just making sure. And they can just get aggressive with it. Yeah, okay, I can show you this. They just get so aggressive with it here. With the drone, right? Because you're not putting a soldier at risk. So you can just be in direct fire and, and just like ha ha ha, back up a little bit and then, get closer, drop your little bomb and then get the hell out of here. It's actually really hard to hit a target with an AK like a drone. That would actually be, you'd have to be a pretty good shot. They just drop one anyway. Oh shit. And you actually see, look at that. You actually see, like something explode or some fire or something blow out the back here. I mean, that they don't look very powerful, but these will actually, these little guys will totally fuck your day up. Yeah, if you see something happened over here, some kind of explosion or something. Boy, yeah. If you were anywhere near that area when that dropped, you might be having a bad time right there. Thanks for the Halloween music. That was really appropriate. Wow, so festive. Ukrainians walking up to Russian-used magnesium incendiary shells. Wow, okay, so are these the white phosphorus style shells that I've seen fired in the middle of the night? Is that what these are? Let's take a look. So Ukrainians, waking up, not walking up. Ukrainians waking up to Russian-used magnesium oxide. Uh-oh, we got a follow here from... Is that Tim Big Dick? Is that what I'm supposed to interpret with that? 08? Uh-oh, I don't know. Better watch out. Oh, shit. Yep, there they are. Boy. Oh, fuck, dude. Coming out of the fucking sky. Yep. This is what I was talking about. Yeah, it looks like white phosphorus. Never checked your Twitter notifications. Oh, well, I didn't know if you wanted me to do that on camera. That's backdraft from the black pushing all the oxygen out of the foxhole. From the blast pushing all the oxygen out of the foxhole. Ah. No, this isn't Willie Pete. This is apparently, but Willie Pete stands for white phosphorus. This is apparently, or wait, is it? No, magnesium. This is white phosphorus, isn't it? Shows how much I know. Willie, is it Willie Pete? I know that term from Fury. Yeah, throw some Willie Pete in there. Oh, okay. See, I'm an idiot. I don't know. They didn't call it white phosphorus, so it's not white phosphorus. See, it doesn't say white phosphorus here, so it's not white phosphorus. I'm an expert. They've been Willie since March. Ukrainian drone drop grenade targets a supply truck, destroying it, and apparently also hitting 2 Russian soldiers. Well, I can't show that. Ukrainian drone with thermal optics, what looks like a small mortar shell on a Russian soldier. Can't show that one. Ukrainian force destroying Russian tank and AFV with Excalibur precision artillery strike. Oh, and the music's in the source. Yay! White phosphorus is mostly used for napalms, actually. There's a napalm is different. White phosphorus. The music. Okay, this one I've seen. I don't think I've streamed this one. Damn. Oof. Damn, so that's an artillery strike. I mean, that is dead accurate. That hit the target directly. That's amazing. Top comment, all those cheap bunkers and pillboxes that Russia is lining up on their new defensive line are going to be entertaining to watch explode. Fixed defensive structures without support on a modern battlefield. Ghetto-ass Maginot. What could possibly go wrong? Well, I don't know. It's still, even now, it's still hard to believe that the Russian military could be this bad at what they're doing. All right, let's go ahead and get one more going, and then we'll call it a day. Oh, here we go. Ukrainian drone camera being hit by Russian fire. All right, this is interesting. Boom. So that's what it looks like. And then, oop, dropped. Is it fallen? Yeah, it looks like it's fallen. Or is it? Oh man, how's the pilot get it home? Yeah, there's some horror stories, some soldiers who were in Kharkiv and pushing back the Russian front during July. Yeah, it ain't pleasant. All right, we got to do one more. That was too short. Footage of Ukrainian T-64BV engaging in Russian trench line across a ridge with direct fire for a bit, then launches smoke to exit the area. Brilliant. Okay, we're definitely watching that. Here we go, boys. So is this engaging trench line? So they're engaging with the main guns. Because there's no way to. Yeah, it can't. You can't put the fire out. Yeah, it needs to burn out. That's what's nasty about it. That's why it starts so many fires, right? Whatever it lands on, it's just like a hot ember. Just ignites. Burn whole cities down. Ooh, that's nasty. Fuck, man. Turn that shit up. Yeah, I've shown that. Ooh, fuck. I've shown that clip from The Line, Spec Ops The Line, before on stream. You know, if it's a video game, you can show a war crime. Use this magnesium engine blocks. That's interesting. Fun fact. Fuck, man, just one right after the other. Do you think the tank is communicating with someone who's closer to the front line? Or do you think he's going off what he can see? Damn, dude, and you can actually see like a little bit of a crater being formed around here from the blast of the shot. That is fucking crazy. Those things get caught on fire, there's zero chance. Yeah. No, you don't think so? He's just firing from his own what he can see, huh? They're sighting it. That's fucking crazy. Gunner and driver communicating. Yeah, that makes sense. Wow, dude. It's crazy how quickly they can just rattle them off like that. Seems like a shot every 15 seconds or so. Oof. Commander's viewpoint reports, but unless someone is directing with a radio head telling them to adjust left and right. Yeah, loading drills. Yep, they're paying off. I mean, some of these have auto loaders though. But I'm not sure what, tank. Well, actually it says here. See, this is a Ukrainian T-64BV. I don't know if that has an autoloader or not. fucking love Fury, dude. That movie's amazing. I know it's not accurate, you know, historically accurate, but it's such a good movie. Clear. Fucking movie's amazing. Imagine being on the receiving end of that too. You know, that was a solid how many minutes? 2-3 minutes. That was a solid 2-3 minutes of just boom every 15 seconds. Boom, dude, your shit's flying all around you, dude. How do you hold that position? Vehicle seeing the addition of an automatic breech loading system. Ah, nice. Because it's like, it's really precision. It seems like it's like really like every 15 seconds, like a machine. But a soldier could do that too. So that eventually this tank will pop smoke and get the fuck out of here. There it goes. There it goes. Fucking A, dude. How did that come out? Was that like was that an automatic ejection system, or was that a soldier just throwing out of a hatch? I got to see that one more time. You can see it over to the left. To pop smoke. Hello, Isaac Newton. Congratulations on the discovery of gravity and all that. Let's see here. Oh no, that wasn't the smoke popping out. That was just a bit of debris. T-64 is underpowered. Well, maybe that's why they're shooting at it from a distance. Ah, there they are. Shouldn't they be firing it in front of them? Right? I don't mean to criticize. I'm backseat tank driving here, but oh shit, there they go. Okay, this is effective. Coherent Dreams over here, man. You are on the ball. Another great comment. Because yeah, exactly. The U.S. military-industrial complex is fucking creaming its jeans over this shit. Go here, Isaac Newton. Head on over to our combat footage, buddy. Yeah, wow, simply amazing. I could watch these all day. These are really amazing. This is really amazing footage. But yeah, Isaac Newton. Head on over to our combat footage. You can see it all, but do be careful. You will see people die brutally. Okay, they don't censor anything. You see some pretty crazy fucking shit. Okay, when it says graphic not safe for life like this, fucking trust it. Yeah, can't show that. All right, one more. Just because these are so fucking good. Can't help myself. Here we go. We haven't had any of these. Just a a GoPro from a soldier, firing directly at an enemy position. Oh, only 15 seconds. Oh, it's okay. I'll take your word for it, DCH. Thank you, buddy. Man, that's so it's so crazy, man. I mean, at any moment you can catch a fucking bullet right in the dome, you know. But you gotta aim your gun. Okay. Fire a couple salvos, and then yeah. Ooh, dude, what the fuck blew up, dude? What the fuck was that? I think the thing he was shooting at blew up, man. Holy shit. One more time. Right over here. So I see that getting hit. Maybe he adjusts aim. Maybe he adjusts aim. Ooh. Maybe that's a tank returning fire. I watched a few of those, but for my mental health, I don't watch them anymore. Some of the things you can't unsee. Yeah, no doubt. You know, when you look into the abyss looks back. Probably hit a fuel tank. Yeah, it did seem like a fuel explosion, but what the fuck do I know? Okay, seriously, last one. Here we go. We get to see Ukrainian 9K. This is relevant. We were talking about anti-air defense here, or air defense system. The Ukrainian 9K-33 OSA air defense system engaging a Russian target. Let's take a look. Also could be the fire maneuver tactic. Machine gunner keeps him busy. Anti-armor crew moves in from the side and attacks. Great point, Coherent. Yeah, that might not have even been the... and maybe that's why he ducked down when he saw the explosion, right? Because he's like, I no longer have to fire. I can take cover. Maybe that's the case. Like I said, the fuck that I know. I've never been in a combat situation, right? Probably pee my fucking nerdy little pants. Does it hit? Ooh, I think it hit something. Wow, dude. Did it have to sound like the apocalypse, or is that a feature? Is that like a button? Is that a button on the missile system to completely frighten everybody? I think it is. Air raid. Yeah, okay, that's what it is. Yeah, okay. Damn, son. Yeah, so they need a lot more of that. They need a lot more of that. Damn, it legit sounds like the fucking apocalypse. Gotta say. Sorry, you know, I'll finish Denny's thoughts here on Saturday. Maybe tomorrow, actually. You know, I need to do streams every day anyway. Yeah, the Ukrainians shouting. Russia's best weapon is their propaganda. It's really not that great. Their best weapon is the Republican Party. And not because of Russiagate, but because the oligarchs have a lot of control over the Republican Party. It's very obvious. You know, why all of a sudden Tucker Carlson loves Russia? You know, what's going on? They got the compromise. They got the compromise on Tucker, man. They got him. They got videos of Tucker getting peed on or something. We all know it. Something's got to be up with that guy sexually, right? They got to have something good on Tucker. You want to just... Should we have just a half-hour discussion about what we think Tucker Carlson is into sexually? That'd be a good stream. That'd be pretty good. Listen. Left ball outfield. Okay, well, real quick before you get to the left ball outfield, thank you so much, YouTube. Have yourself a good one, YouTube. We'll get back to you. Make sure you like and subscribe, you know, on the YouTube shit. Come on over to Abandoned Nihilism on Twitch. That's where the real action is. You know, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed a little bit of coverage of the Ukrainian situation. You know, and don't forget my 3-step program. Step 1, inform yourself. Step 2, join a progressive political organization in your area. And step 3, put in the work and don't be ashamed of it, okay? So thank you so much, YouTube.